My Summer Vacation by Marisa Pendleton. This summer, we did the typical family stuff, like going to the beach, horseback riding, and playing at the pool. And I mean lots of time at the pool. We also visited my uncle's farm in Vermont. It was so beautiful. But what made this summer vacation really cool were the totally amazing adventures. Like one day, I rescued people from a car accident. I helped apprehend a criminal suspect. And I collected forensic evidence at a crime scene. How did I do all these cool things, you ask? Simple. I went to Camp Med. The Virginia Hospital Center in Arlington and the Medical Education Campus at Northern Virginia Community College in nearby Springfield host a one-week camp for kids like me. We spent 3 days at the hospital and 2 days at the Medical Education Campus. We learned CPR, patient care, and all about how lab techs, EMT units, nurses, and the police work together as a team to help the people who are injured and catch the criminals.
Feel free to ask questions about.
So you guys do want to do it? Yeah. Okay, all right. So we need to split you guys up in teams. But the whole purpose of the camp and what you guys have been doing is about awareness of the different health professionals that work in the hospital. Because when you guys start dreaming and thinking about what you want to be when you grow up, we want to make sure that some of these careers are things that will pop into your head. So the first part of this camp is about awareness. And then the other part is about exploration.
They set up 2 crime scenes for us to investigate. One was the car accident, and one involved a stabbing. We had to collect the evidence, test the blood samples for DNA, and find out who was guilty.
What we're going to do is when they call us, you're going to get a call that says, hey, we have an unknown situation out in the front, and we're just going to walk out there. We're going to kind of figure out what we have from there. Okay? Advanced classroom.
Being a police officer was so fun.
Did you respond to traffic circle, possible stabbing, EMTs, and route?
Okay, squeeze the button and say okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go see what we have.
Did anybody else see anything?
I saw something.
Okay, what happened?
Blood was gushing everywhere, and he was back over there behind one of the columns over there, and she was over there by one of the columns. They both had a smile on their face, like they were up to something.
Right there.
Yes.
Ah, right there.
Let me see your hands.
He has blood on his hand.
You have blood on your hands?
Yes.
Okay.
Other hand.
Let me see your other hand. Okay, tell him, turn around.
Turn around.
Put your hands on the wall.
Put your hands on the wall.
Are you injured at all?
Are you injured?
No. Okay, all right, so he's got blood on his hands,
yes.
Right? So we don't know what's going on here,
yeah.
But obviously he's involved, okay? So what we're going to do is we want to go ahead and put some cuffs on him because we don't know what's going on here yet, okay? So we just go ahead and put him on. Okay. Kind of try to be a little gentle, but just, okay, come around here, okay? Put the other one on, okay? Now at this point we want to say, sir, you're not under arrest.
You are not under arrest.
But it's clear you're involved in the incident because you have blood on you.
Yes.
And we're just detaining you till we find out what's going on here.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take him back.
Okay.
Okay? Ask him, is he hurt? Does he have any?
Are you hurt?
No.
No? Okay.
We had to take statements from witnesses, interrogate suspects, and interview the victim. We had to write down everything, like exact times and names and addresses for the police report. Being part of the forensic evidence team was so cool. We had to wear big coats and gloves. We looked really funny.
Not already. He's already investigated.
One of our jobs at the stabbing crime scene was to test this powder found on the suspects to see if it was drugs.
What the true story is. Right.
And how you bug them is you don't promise them anything, you don't threaten them. What you basically
Turning
do is
blue.
just
It's turning blue. It's positive for drug.
The EMTs make sure the injured people at an accident are stabilized and bandaged. The nurses had to ask important questions, too, to learn more about the victim's condition. EMT stands for Emergency Medical Technician.
Okay, so what we want to do is, did you check her pulse? And we want to make sure she's got a good pulse. Okay, now she's had a bump on her head. So we want to think about what possibly could be happening. Maybe her eyesight might not be good, right? So what we want to do is we want to gently lift up her eyes, and we're going to see, and okay, all of a sudden her eyes aren't doing really well right about now. All right, so what do you think we need to do?
Wipe the blood off her head.
Okay, well, we don't know how bad that is. Let's open that up and let's put some pressure on that so it stops bleeding. Just rip it up. Just rip. There you go. Good job.
Be gentle.
You need to talk to her. There you go. Now, very gently. And put that on there. Very gently. It's okay. It's okay. You need to hold that right there. Good job.
See the difference here. This would be the ankle. So gently, carefully immobilize the leg so that we don't push too much. Start to the side and just press. We'll bring it tight. Do it in a one point. We wrap this and it's showing it.
What are you doing?
We're just flicking your leg in case it's broken.
Okay, okay.
Okay, we're going to have to measure 8 mLs of buffer.
Once we got back to the lab with the samples from the stabbing crime scene, we had to mix the chemicals to make something called buff, which becomes this gel that helps us compare blood and DNA types from samples taken from the knife and the suspects at the stabbing crime scene. This process is called electrophoresis.